Hello and welcome to Gutting Words. I'm Brad Thompson and today Bigby Presents Glory of the Giants, the latest book from Dungeons & Dragons, is here, or at least if you pre-ordered it, you get access to it 2 weeks early on dndbeyond.com, and that's what I did, and so we got access to it right now, and we're going to get up and take a look at what we got in there today, starting with the new subclass option for the Barbarian. So there's only one subclass in this book, and it is the Barbarian, the Path of the Giant. So we'll get it up and take a look at that today. All right, let's go. There's actually surprisingly little amount of player options in this book. I've had a quick skim through it so far, and yeah, we got this one subclass for the Barbarian, and there are 2 backgrounds and a handful of feats and some magic items, and that's it. No spells. Yeah, it's very, very low on the ground. I'm wondering if it's because the new editions, the 2024 version of the game is coming out next year. Maybe they're kind of keeping the number of new elements to a minimum until then. I don't know. Because there were some playtests of other subclasses that didn't make it through, like the primeval druid. They didn't make it through in the end. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Anyway, we're going to look at the Barbarian now, the Path of the Giant. So I was quite excited for, because I really liked the look of it in Arnold Arcana, and we'll see what the final result is here. So Barbarian, Path of the Giant. Barbarians who walk the Path of the Giant draw strength from the same primal forces as giants. Basically turn big. Alright, and get elemental energy and that kind of look going on. Anyway, let's look at what we got here. So Giant's Power. So at 3rd level, when you get this power, the subclass, you get 2 features out of the gate. So you get at 3rd level, when you choose this path, you learn to speak, read, and write Giant, or one other language of your choice if you already know Giant. Probably the later, because you probably, I'd imagine we're planning to take the subclass and probably already got Giant from somewhere else already, for that build up to that theme, but who knows. Additionally, you learn a cantrip of your choice, either Druidcraft or Thaumaturgy. Wisdom is your spellcast ability for the spell. Both of which kind of fun flavor. I mean, I guess Thaumaturgy for booming voice and making doors and windows open and close. Probably for the giant, get that giant effect, I suppose. Druidcraft, I guess they'd try going for that more elemental flavor. Like, I'm in tune with natural forces or something, I suppose, is the flavor they're going for there. Both are, they're flavorful options, but nothing you're going to be using that often, I suspect. Alright, also at level 3 though, you get Giant's Havoc. Alright, your rages pull strength from the primal might of giants, transforming you into a hulking force of destruction. While raging, you gain the following benefits. Crushing Throw. When you make a successful rage attack with a thrown weapon using strength, you add your rage damage bonus to the attack's damage roll. So you can be a ranged Barbarian. It's a bit weird, sure. Generally as a Barbarian you want to be up and close and personal anyway, but I guess it's for those instances, those times where the enemy is just out of reach. You just want to hit them anyway. Get that little bit of damage bonus there. Giant Stature is the other thing you get here. Your reach increases by 5 feet. And if you are smaller than large, you become large along with anything you are wearing. If there isn't enough room for you to increase your size doesn't change. So that's kind of interesting. So you become large, so you take up from 1 square to take up 4 squares on the grid, as well as your reach increases by additional 5 feet. So your reach, your attack area, your attack zone is quite big, especially at 3rd level. That's that could be. I'm trying to think how that seems sneaky. It could be sneaky good. Catch a lot of people off guard there, especially if you've got something like. Oh, I guess no, Sentinel wouldn't work because the reach doesn't work with Sentinel. You have to be up close. I'm sure there's something you could do with that. Or maybe Polar Master. That could be quite annoying. Yeah, interesting. All the reach. The reach weapon. Yeah. Just stab people loads from far away. How annoying. And there's a picture here of a halfling path of giant barbarian. I originally thought it was a dwarf, but it's not a halfling, which is quite adorable. Definitely with a path of giant, it's definitely a lot funnier to do the Ant-Man style, right? Where you start with a small race, be it a fairy or a halfling or something, and then turning big. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, unlike, because this is very, I guess, you can definitely draw parallels here to this in the Rune Knight, which is the giant fighter, basically the fighter subclass that gets you giant powers. And I don't know how they compare. Let's see. The Rune Knight got extra damage bonus after they turn big. They bonus, and yeah, they extra. I want to say D6 on their hits. So got damage going on, as well as turning big. I guess the Rage Barbarians already got some of that going on already. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting parallels. Yeah, let's move on to the 6th level feature, Elemental Cleaver. So at 6th level you get your bond with the elemental might of giants grows, and you learn to infuse weapons with primordial energy. When you enter your rage, you can choose one weapon that you're holding and infuse it with one of the following damage types: acid, cold, fire, thunder, or lightning. While you wield the infused weapon, during your rage, the weapon's damage type changes to the chosen type. It deals an extra 1d6 to the chosen type when it hits, and it gains the thrown property, with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If you throw the weapon, it reappears in your hand the instant after it hits or misses a target. The infused weapon's benefits are suppressed while a creature other than you wields it. So you can't just pass it off to a mate. While raging and holding the infused weapon, you can use a bonus action to change the infused weapon's current damage type to another one from damage type options above. In case you stuffed up and made it a fire axe against a fire giant or something, I don't know, a fire dragon. Oh no. Whoops, change damage type. Interesting, because you get extra d6 damage. That's on all your attacks. Like, a lot of these damage features in classes recently have been like once per turn. And this is unique that you get extra damage type on extra damage die on every attack here, which is quite nice, especially for Barbarian, which from my experience, historically, Barbarians don't get much after 1st level for increasing their damage. It's like, how do Barbarians do more damage after 1st level? I don't understand. They're very reliant on critical hits to do bonus damage, and they're very minor rage damage bonus as well. They don't really get much extra damage output. They get more durable, sure, but actual raw damage output, not so much. And this is one of the few ways of a Barbarian getting more damage out. It's quite nice, little extra d6 there. And the throwing thing's quite cute. So, of course, it's going to be your great axe, right? You get your d12 weapon there. You heal that enemy, comes back to you. It's very weird because you'll be like this range Barbarian. So your Barbarian taken from range, which is interesting because who's tanking at that point? I imagine you'd still be the tank, and it's just rare cases again when enemy is annoyingly out of reach, like it's a flying opponent or something like that. Because generally speaking, the Barbarian wants to be up front, getting the hits, taking the hits, saving your squishy party from getting hit. So yeah, interesting. Just try, I guess, counteracting the Barbarian's generally speaking range weakness to be able to hit people at range. Alright, at now level 10, we've got Mighty Impel. Your connection to giant strength allows you to heal both allies and enemies on the battlefield. As a bonus action, while raging, you can choose one medium or smaller creature within reach and move it to an unoccupied space you can see within 30 feet of yourself. Move, throw. An unwilling creature must succeed on a strength saving throw, DC equals 8 plus your ferocity bonus plus your strength modifier to avoid the effect. If at the end of this movement the thrown creature isn't on a surface or liquid that can support it, the creature falls, taking damage as normal and landing prone. That's interesting. A Mighty Impel. So, yeah, it's like Vortex Warp. Got bonus action Vortex Warp for the Barbarian every turn. Yes. Moving friend and foe alike from next to me to somewhere 30 feet away. Let's see. So if you heal the bonus action rage, yeah. Heal them. In movement, the throwing creature is on a surface. Creature falls. Okay, so you can heal them up in the air and they fall prone. Yeah, so you always want to heal them up, honestly. It's an enemy, you grab them, bonus action, heal them up into the sky 30 feet. They fall, 30 feet. There's 3d6 fall damage, and they're prone. Perfect. And then you attack them with multi-attack with advantage because they're prone in front of you now, I guess. I guess is what that does. Yeah, but you got utility as well. We can heal allies as well. Shame we have to be raging to do it, because it could have been quite nifty. I guess a combat thing. I guess you still could technically just do some athletic checks or whatever. And just if you want to toss your party dwarf or something over somewhere. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really like this feature. I just wish it was sooner, honestly. I'm like, oh, why have to wait to level 10 for I get to play with this feature, the fun feature of this class? Ugh, why have to wait so long? Elm Cleaver is nice just for more damage. Like, it's really good. Level 10, the Mighty Impel looks like a lot of fun. Level 3, I mean, you get the giant size, you get to turn big, but it's not very interesting until all this other stuff comes online later. Alright. Demiurgic Colossus, the final feature you get here at level 14. The primordial power of your rage intensifies. When you rage, your reach increases by 10 feet. Your size can increase to large or huge, your choice. And you can use your mighty impel to move creatures that are larger or smaller. In addition, the extra damage dealt by your elemental cleaver feature increases to 2d6. So again, it's no little damage bonus bump there. And I like, you get to be huge, get the actual size of a giant, extra reach and all that. That's a lot of fun. 14th level, yeah. Yeah, it's still a little late on the damage curve, I think. Oh, yeah, but that's, hey, extra damage bump again. Barbarian doesn't get many of those, just guaranteed gamut damage increases, so thank you very much. Yeah, good fun. And that's the Barbarian subclass. That's it. They only get their 4 features there. And yeah, that's quite a tidy little subclass. I'm trying to think how it compares to the other Barbarian subclasses. I think this is definitely up there for, I mean, it's always hard to compete with Bear because the resistance to all damage psychic is pretty good. You're always going to be problematic competing with that. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, this is definitely a contender. Also a lot of fun, especially if you like just being big and dishing out the damage. This is probably the one to go for. Yeah, cool. So that's it. That's the one and only subclass in this book. Next we'll cover the backgrounds and feats, because they have backgrounds that give you feats in this as they warm up to the next edition. Next edition. Oh, what do you even call it? The 2024 Player's Handbook. Where you got feats that give you backgrounds already in this book here. So we'll take a look at those next, the backgrounds and feats. And follow that, we'll cover the magic items. Perfect. All right. Until next time, I'm Brad Thompson, and this has been Cutting Words. Should probably make it big. There we go. I'm back on the big screen. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel grow. We're getting up there. The numbers are getting up there. Oh, we're so close to 700 subscribers. So if you're already, please help subscribe to the channel. Get those numbers up there. Really helps. Means I can keep doing this, keep making these videos. All right. Until next time, happy gaming and see ya.